Thank you, darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Ja, normaal.
Did they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand.
The Dalton brothers.
Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course. I was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of right?
I did my best, sir. We all did.
É certo. Bora lá. Werewolf da página. Hits.
It was early morning. One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob two banks at the same time. Two banks on the same damn street.
Secrets?
Story was Bob Dalton's girl was always riding him about how he had no ambition. Oh, you're nobody next to Jesse James, she'd say. Finally, the bastard took his brothers to Coffeeville just to shut her up.
Right.
Olha lá,
It's
mostra.
always the woman's fault.
Mostra. Mostra, pá.
Well, the locals recognized the Daltons right off. Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property. Their first mistake was pulling a job in their own damn hometown. The boys grew up in Coffeeville, so everybody knew them. The bank teller tricked them, telling them the time lock on the safe wouldn't open till 9:30.
Pensei bem que eu não acertei, não. Balas. Oh. Aqui? Não. Deve estar em outro sítio. Outro caminho? Estranho. Deve estar do outro lado, provavelmente. Bora lá. Ih, falhei.
The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity, but
Eram
everybody
eles?
knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all about that day, so I know for a fact that it went down very differently.
Ok, como é que foi?
First of all, it was high noon. A posse of U.S. deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
Get ready, boys. They're gonna make a move.
The lawmen had been tracking the Daltons for months, and now they finally had them dead to rights. But those boys had a reputation as stone-cold killers, so the marshals took every precaution, knowing they wouldn't go easy. Among them was a bounty hunter feared by many a lawbreaker. The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually. We just gotta wait to suck the bitches out.
This bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns.
Não dá mais? Por que estão a apontar a mim? E vocês já estão.
There alone to confront those criminals.
Ok.
One of the marshals shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Hey, where do you think you're going, dumbass? That rifle's mine.
But he paid him no mind.
That rifle is mine.
He saw a way to get around to the back of the bank.
Antes de ir para ali. Oh. Não! Pelo menos já sei o que é que acontece.
Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting.
Por trás, não?
From above.
Ah, ok.
Fortunately, a water tower was right there.
Choose the roof entrance. Ok, não, aqui não é para ir. Vamos lá subir.
A moment later, he was climbing up a steep ladder, laughing at danger as he did.
Acho que ele não está a rir. Eu não sei porque é que ele está a deixar contar a
Brave
história.
men like him who risked their lives to tame this wild country.
Eles devem ouvir que eu agora estou em cima, não? Ah, pai, isso se passou aqui. Para onde disparar?
We've got company.
Heroic men like him, who did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this country free. Like Jim Bowie and Davy Crockett, who died defending the Alamo.
Aqui nada, não.
Is that Silas Greaves? Son of a bitch!
Quick shooter.
Can't hide forever.
Cuidado. Olha aí o tiro. Como assim?
You ain't stopping me.
Oh. Nugget. Ah.
Over there.
Ah, falhei. Matrix.
That's Silas Greaves. What the hell?
Blam! Blam! He came away victorious, taking down those thieving Daltons.
Ok. E agora abre a porta. Não, ok, não. Ah, eles estão aqui, eles estão aqui. Bora lá.
His name? Silas Greaves.
Ok.
And when the dust finally settled, he was the last man standing.
Sorry, kid, but that just wasn't
Pois.
the way it happened.
Faz uma história fixe, mas...
It was early evening, not high noon. I was late to the party and Coffeyville was already up in arms. The Daltons blew up a safe and were all set to hightail it out of there. Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies.
Ok. Ah, eles já estão a fugir. Bob, Emmett, Gret.
I had been tracking those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless. Finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob two banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them. But they still had friends in Coffeyville.
What are you gonna do?
Nada. Agora estou de cabecinha.
You can't get me. You won't need a cat.
Eu aguento mais. Falta mais um, não falta? Uma coisa aqui. Dá para abrir isto? Não. Não dá para ver aqui. E aqui não. Acho que não. Vou continuar. Onde você está aí? Oh!
Those friends came after me like a pack of wild dogs, tooth and nail. They were coming at me from all directions.
O que eu posso comprar? Tenho um ponto. O que este faz? Throw, shoot the dynamite? Não. Não é mau, mas também não quero. Do 50%. Isto é bom. Deixa eu ver aqui. Mais de 50 de dano. Não sei se é preciso muito este, mas... Pronto, vai este. Dá jeito para os bosses. O que é que eu podia...
I caught sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose them. Problem was, they knew the town better than I did. And to top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout in Tyre.
Did the Daltons hole up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the Daltons. And they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons. Which wasn't any surprise, because those two families have been feuding forever.
Deixa eu
And
reparar
since the
cada vida.
Joneses are related to the Browns, they shot at the Smiths, pissing off the Heimhoffers, whose daughter recently married a Smith.
Ai, meu.
Bullets were flying every which way as all the old feuds in Kansas caught fire all at once. There was a hell of a lot of pissed off people in Coffeyville that day. But that's just the way life is sometimes. Shit happens.
É verdade.
That's it for you.
Por aqui? Não. Estou a vir aqui desnecessariamente. Alguém aqui? Não? Agora estou em constante... Ah, não. Ah, eu gastei o meu concentration a fazer o break. Pensava que era grátis. Preciso de um animal. Vou dizer que era uma... Era um inimigo.
The Dalton boys knew I would never give up. Those Daltons weren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, but they always stood together. They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least two of them to escape. The third brother stayed behind to plant me, just in case that trap of theirs didn't work.
Onde é que eu podia correr? Deixa eu ver. É isto, vai ser um contra 3.
It was Emmett, the youngest, and he decided to stand his ground and face me down.
I ain't afraid of you, Silas Reeves. This is where it ends for you.
He was determined to protect his brothers. I understood how he felt. taking me on all by his lonesome wasn't exactly a recipe for a long life.
Eish, está com uma shotgun, achei. Calma contigo.
It's hog killing time. Almost.
Pois. É verdade.
Treat you like a red-headed stepchild.
Porque aqui o dano. Oh, calma contigo, calma contigo, calma
Let
contigo.
you where you stand.
Deixa eu recuperar a vida. Yeah.
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in Coffeeville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23 times.
Well, Dwight, who do you think put all those damn holes in him?
Pois. 23. 23 é muito, pá.
But I have to admit, that boy had grit.
Sobre 23 balas. Olha. Agora o que é que se vai passar?
It took me a couple of days to track the Daltons down.
They can't get away with this.
And in that time, a whole posse of local vigilantes offered to lend a hand.
Ah, ok, eu pensava que eram inimigos.
Track him to the ends of the earth.
They seemed as determined as me to find those outlaws. But as we headed into those swamps, it was like I had my own private army. There was no way those boys were getting away this time.
Venham, venham, rapazes. Eu não gosto destes sítios assim. Eu pensar que me vou apanhar com aquilo.
It was early fall, right? Beautiful time of year. At least you had the weather on your side.
Not by my recollection. It was damp and foggy as hell.
Este é perigoso, não podes andar muito rápido. Ficou logo no nevoeiro quando ele disse. Isto não parece ser
It
muito.
was tough to stay on a true course, so we kept an eye out for landmarks.
É. O que é que há aqui? Um segredo? Não, acho que não. Oi.
It was
Okay.
autumn. The maple trees were in full color.
Oh!
Red
Ah,
as blood.
assustei-me.
The rains that year were torrential, so the whole area was flooded. The vigilantes had spread out wide, and pretty soon I couldn't see anybody.
Eu vou por aqui. Não estou a encontrar nada. Eles esconderam-se bem. Onde é que vocês estão?
Bury them in the swamp. Find them where they stand. Except for some bitches ahead of me wanting to do me harm, so
No,
I
Vince.
had to face them alone.
Será que não ia encontrar? Oh!
I wondered why my compatriots didn't come running when they heard the shots.
Inlet Six Shooter. Não. Quero o Ranger. Acho que posso vir por aqui. É o único caminho onde não posso ir.
So did you find the Daltons?
Not yet, but I did have the questionable pleasure of meeting a few of their friends.
Corre para a vida. Ih, falhei.
The boys had established quite a reputation by that time, so they attracted all manner of riffraff to their cause.
É aqui alguma coisa? Não. Armas. Engraved. Shotgun? Não. Oh! Aí, eu acertei. Não sei como é que eu acertei ali, mas não interessa. O que tu estás a ir?
And my reinforcements was nowhere to be seen.
Ah, porque
Point being, I was under serious attack.
Então... Onde é que está a minha cavalaria, hein? Oh. O que é que tu estás a disparar para? Onde está o outro? Não sei onde está o outro. Oi! Para de andar! Balas é bom. Sawed-off rifle. Vai experimentar. Não chega tão longe. Pois. Mas deve tirar mais de perto, não?
But luckily, a barn materialized as if right before my eyes. I scrambled up top to get a better view.
Rifle. Não, vou continuar a experimentar. Só para ver como é que... Ih, é...
But just ended up falling inside.
So, how did you get out?
The barn doors was open. About right then, I saw some suspicious characters running for the bushes. Of course, I followed them.
Não me viram.
But that goddamn swamp was like a goddamn maze, and pretty soon I had no goddamn idea where I was.
Pois.
Steve?
Hã? Quem é que tá?
So I just started walking, and pretty soon...
Oh. Qual a educação é essa?
Steve!
Huh? Oh, no, I'm listening.
É.
Indians surrounded me from all sides.
Hã? Como assim?
Indians? There were Indians?
Ah, ok.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure Steve was paying attention. Now, where was I?
You were following the Daltons through a swamp?
Ainda levei um tiro?
That's right. See, Steve? Dwight's paying attention.
Oh, I'm listening. I was just resting my eyes.
So, where was I?
The Daltons.
Right. See, there's a reason so many outlaw gangs are made up of brothers. Being a brother is a very sacred thing. It's a bond like no other.
É. Eu não estou a encontrar segredo nenhum.
Bounty hunters! Stop that, son
So did you ever find the damn Daltons?
Not yet, but I did find a few of their cousins. You Kansans breed like rabbits.
Oh!
Bounty hunters! Stop that, son
So did you ever find the damn Daltons?
Not yet, but I did find a few of their cousins. You Kansans breed like rabbits. More Smiths or Heimhoffers or who knows what. But hell, what's more important than family? I bet Ben knows what I'm talking about.
Ah, acertei alguém. Nem te vi. Sim. Sou eu que vou ficar o único em pé. Naquela altura. A primeira morte não conta. Oh! Vou disparar nos pés. Oh, calma com vocês. Nem consigo vos ver. Ah, tá. E agora? Oh! Tenho que utilizar mais a concentração. Está tipo no máximo, mas vale utilizar. Estou a guardar para quê? Onde é que vocês estão? Ei, onde é que vocês estão? Não os vejo. Estou aqui. Aí, com calma. Ali escondido.
I knew those Dalton boys were out there somewhere, standing together against anyone who would threaten them.
Algum segredo aqui? Não? Balas. estranho não estar a encontrar... nenhum segredo. Eu provavelmente falhei completamente, mas...
That's when I saw it. A goddamn steamboat.
A steamboat
Raio.
in a swamp?
Yeah, Steve, but this wasn't much more than a wreck, really.
But how'd a damn steamboat end up in the swamps?
Se calhar houve uma
Guess it
tempestade
floated
qualquer.
off during the flood of '89.
Now, was it a stern wheeler or a side wheeler?
What? Does that really make a difference, Steve? It was a steamboat with a goddamn army on board.
Sério?
It was then that a fusillade of bullets come raining down from on high, and those vigilantes who accompanied me weren't anywhere to be found. But among those men that were shooting at me, I thought I saw some familiar faces.
Calma, para tudo. Deixa eu ver o que é que eu vou gastar aqui. Não. Também não. Kill some headshots without even aiming. Oh! Isto para atacar vários. Ok, pode ser, pode ser. Mas não. Gunslinger, o que é que eu posso comprar aqui que seja bom? Não. Oh, este é bom. Vamos com vocês. Ok, bora. Mas aí escondido. Onde é que... Tem que ouvir um de vocês a falar. Oh.
Somewhere up there, the Daltons were waiting on me.
Onde é que está o Nugget? Nugget? Onde é que tu estás? Talvez aqui? Não. Oi? Será que eu troco? Troco. Está aqui em cima. Está ali. Vi uma coisa a brilhar ali. Oh.
Sounds like you don't give up too easy.
That's the kind of man I am, Ben. I set out to do something. I do it. Surrender just ain't in my nature.
Se calhar eu
I'm stubborn as hell.
até tu exército. Tenham calma com vocês. E aqui. 2 de 3. Escolhi um só, então. Pois, shotgun não chega muito longe. Então. Ok, não vamos falar sobre isso. Parece lá. Ai, meu, por favor. Isto é super perigoso. Vou subir aqui. Mais balas, o que é sempre bom. Parece que vai cair a qualquer momento. Bem, onde é que vocês estão? Oh!
Right about then,
Huh.
much to my relief, the vigilantes finally arrived.
É que eles estavam
Their
aqui primeiro
leader
que eu.
motioned at a cabin in the middle of the top deck, pointing me directly at the Daltons.
Sério que
I
eles estão
finally
aí?
had 'em.
Literalmente é quase o
After
último.
months of dogged
O único
pursuit.
sítio. Sítio que eles podiam estar. Onde é que tu estavas, pá? Bora lá. Deixa eu recarregar. Bora.
But it turned out that they had me.
Take him out!
Oh,
I'm sending you to hell!
agora faz sentido.
The Daltons had played
Not
me
so
like a
tough
fiddle.
after all, is it?
Apparently, the vigilantes were on their damn payroll. They didn't just want to shoot me. They wanted to burn me alive. But finding my way out of a burning labyrinth proved to be quite a challenge.
It was a riverboat, right? I mean, it's not like it was a goddamn ocean liner.
É verdade.
But I was just
Hear
fine.
about that ship that's gonna launch next year? Largest one in the world.
You're talking about the Titanic. If you
Hey.
ask me, blessed be. I don't think they'll even float.
So anyway,
Não, estás muito longe.
Stupid, Steve. They know what they're doing. They say that the Titanic was unsank.
oh God,
Ok.
But getting back to that steamboat, how'd you get off it, Mr. Greaves?
I took in a lot of smoke that day, so I admit my recollection might be a bit hazy. But somehow I managed to finally disembark.
Salta.
It was time to settle this once and for all.
Ah, estava ali. Eu a pensar onde é que estavam a vir os tiros. Só mais? Ok. Já foram? Onde é que vocês são, pá? Já chega? Ainda estás?
Bob and Grad weren't
Okay.
about to come at me one at a time. They were in this together. Two brothers side by side, determined to take me down.
Como é que eu...
Confident that this time the odds were on their side.
Como é que eu vou fazer isto? E nem me deu hipótese. Ok, ok. Devagar, devagar, devagar.
They got it
Oh,
wrong. A sad end for those two. If they'd only known that Emmett was still alive despite his wounds. paroled 14 years later. He moved to California and sold real estate and lived off the legend of that fateful day. And the tragic death of his two brothers.
Faltou-me um nugget. Isto foi uma missão grande. Não estava à espera.